we're making the Officers Club cocktail.
With Q Tonic.
It's Q Tonic from Q Drinks. It's cool.
It's curiously cool.
If you think what I just said was really stupid, there's more.
Just wait.
What do fathers want for Father's Day? Cool stuff from awesomedrinks.com. Just ask them. Use our coupon code.
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I am your host, Derrick Schommer. Go with me, Ian Andrews, and today we're going to be making the Officers Club.
Officers Club. Using this cool stuff, Q Tonic. This is a new product.
It's kind of new.
Yeah.
It's new to me.
It's new to me.
60% fewer calories, says the bottle.
Well, let's see if that's for real.
So, here's the deal.
Less calories.
So Q Drinks sent me this.
It actually tastes kind of unique.
The PR company for
like
Q Drinks.
The sake of tonic water.
I don't even know what that means.
It's light and pricey.
Yeah, because it doesn't have high fructose corn syrup.
No, that's why.
You
just had tongs, buddy.
Where the tongue did I put those?
Tongue.
Here.
Figure it out.
Boo. So the folks over at Q, their PR folk, sent me the Q Tonic, and I was Q Tonic. There's Fever Tree. There's a couple brands out there where I
got a solution to that problem.
No, I like the concept. So what these guys did, whoop, almost spilled it. It's okay, I got another one. What these guys did is they were sitting down drinking gin and tonics one day, right, with a big old fancy bottle of Tanqueray, not the cheap one I have probably.
This is Tanqueray.
Oh,
but probably not that
like
one.
the higher end one, and probably the green bottle. And they had this little plastic bottle of tonic, and they're like, you know, we have this nice expensive
We had one up there
product.
that was already cut.
I know, but it kind
of. Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's why I asked if we needed more than 3 ounces.
I did not know.
And they were like, we could probably do this better because at the end of the day, when you look at the nutrition facts on a bottle of, where's your other tonic? On the bottle of this, there's 90 calories in here.
90.
Right?
In that little tiny ass thing.
Yeah. And there's 23 carbs, 23 grams of sugar. So they looked at the bottle of Sprite and it was like the same thing. And they're like, this is weird. What's the difference between Sprite and tonic? Like some fake quinine flavor.
Yep,
so they thought they could do it better. And to do that, they designed this product and it caught on. Like everybody started buying it and everybody's like, dude, natural. Like people are going back to the ways of like, hey, let's actually do things the way they should be and not just fill our bodies with high fructose corn syrup and fake flavoring.
Mookie the Cat says Q Tonic's my go-to tonic.
And
is it really?
They have a club soda now.
Hey, Mookie the Cat endorses you. You know it's good.
They have a cola. They have ginger beer. They have ginger ale. All of which are fully natural. Their sweetener. The reason it's got less calories is they do a light agave nectar. So they're using that as their flavor or their sweetener, but they're not needing as much of it, especially in a tonic like this. That's fine. No, it's not. The biggest one I think is really running around the room. Yeah. You need a big ass highball glass?
Maybe.
You think we could get me a big ass highball glass?
Yep.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah. So what they decided to do is they built this. It launched. Everybody wanted it because it's real natural product.
Yep.
And it's better than the manufactured stuff that you see at the store. Then they expanded out through the different lines. So they have the colas, the ginger ales, the ginger beer. A lot of things that you use for cocktails.
We're gonna get 3 ounces in there?
Yeah.
We can get 3 ounces in here?
On top of what you now, yeah, I think you can get 3 ounces.
Oh, okay.
Well, put that down. Cause I could be completely wrong.
Okay, we'll see if you're wrong.
And the bitters are going to go on top as well.
Yep.
Okay.
I read that.
Okay.
Luckily, they don't take up much room.
So what I did, is that 2?
That's 2.
All right, we're good. So what I did is I was like, you know what? I've been meaning to do this for a while. So I contacted them like, first off, yes, send me the bottles. We're going to make a drink. I don't know what it's going to be. Turns out I'm going to do this one. And I contacted Q direct, got their founder, and I'll be carrying it off drinks within the next week and a half or so.
Awesome.
So I'll have that, but I'm going to buy not those big ass bottles. I don't know what's with the big bottles, but these will be the small 9-ounce bottles.
The small ass bottles?
Yeah,
not the big ass?
Small ass bottle. I don't think we have any small ass. Probably like a beer bottle. Sort of like, probably like this size. This is 9 ounces or just 12?
That's 12.
So it's a little bit smaller than this. And that will be, and I'm going to do the ginger ale, ginger beer, and the Q Tonic. And then eventually I'll roll over and do the club soda and stuff like that.
It's always cool to hear about these new products like this. They're like natural and they taste good.
Right.
And it's like it's a brand that's being made out of, I don't want to say necessity, but you know, someone's sitting around and has a great thought.
And necessity.
Yeah, passion. Thank you.
Yeah. You got to have a little bit of both. I mean, they got their story. Oh, that's probably actually, oh, it is. That's the freaking story I was just talking about. I didn't actually open this yet. So
You just know the story?
Yeah.
Because you read it?
It was in a PDF someplace. So it actually has quinine in it. What are you doing? Drinking?
Yeah.
Do I have
waste this grapefruit?
Should I just drink this right off the top like this, or should we use a straw?
Should we?
Probably stir it.
Well, the bitters are supposed to kind of land on top. That's kind of cool. That is the pink. Did you? I guess this is probably already here, but I don't know. Did you already focus that and do all the work you're supposed to do?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay. You might not see any photos this week. I'm just saying.
Not photos, overhead.
Overhead.
It looks cool because it's got like a glow-in-the-dark look to it a little bit because of the quinine, I think.
Quinine does glow under black light.
Yes, it does.
That's true. The other thing I forgot
like
to
the
mention.
fact that we're using like fresh grapefruit juice too.
Yeah, yeah.
It's actually not as bitter as
I like.
No, it's not. It's
I'm
sweet,
starting to think that I should only buy real grapefruits.
We're using a good product with some natural
Yeah.
juice. Always use the fresh juice, obviously, when you're making a drink because it makes all the different. You're gonna see later on our Thursday episode this week that we
we're gonna
see if
try
it
something
makes a
like that.
difference.
we'll see if it makes a difference. But in most drinks, in my experience, it makes a difference.
Yeah, the chances are
Fresh
pretty
versus-
good. It's
yeah.
going to make a difference. So they have in their little pamphlet they sent me. It's got pictures of agave and quinine.
Damn, that's tasty.
It is. It has. The way I was making this the other day.
Does not kick you in the face tonic. That's like a nice subtle good tonic.
Yeah, it's I guess it's just tonic. I mean, it's the way it probably should have always been. Like
It's like it's got agave nectar in it. It's like the flavor is a bit more nuanced than a tonic water that you normally get.
It's kind of letting the gin play a role.
Yeah.
As opposed to just being insanely bitter. Because the tonics like these guys, well,
And they use champagne carbonation.
I sucked a little bit of
I
that
don't know
down.
what that means.
It's a type of carbonation. I don't remember.
Apparently. Maybe it's a different.
It's a champagne yeast. It's probably a champagne yeast.
I don't
right?
think they use yeast in here.
How do you get the carbonation? Forced?
It's probably forced.
Forced with champagne
I don't know how that works. That's interesting.
Maybe
though.
the
I don't know.
Q drinks folks can tell me.
That would be awesome if they could let us know.
It might.
I'm curious.
I have quinine in here. I don't know if they talk about the specific types of carbonation, although you never put it by them. Oh, look, they have their. Oh, here's the other thing. It's they have a kind of a graph.
Yes, it's not.
On where the sharpness and the sweetness kind of play out. Where in a generic tonic, basically what they're saying is, and this is true along the lines of a lot of other things.
Just so you know what we're talking about.
Is a lot of that graph I contribute from a sweet perspective to the use of agave, because agave has a longer sweetness, which you can get if you read Liquid Intelligence. You learn a lot about
sugars
sweetness.
and how they play in your mouth.
A lot of them dissipate at different levels.
Yes.
So the way this works is you get that sweet, sharp flavor, but it rather than spiking really high right away like a pure sugar, like a simple syrup or
Get
high
some sharpness
fructose, even
before the
worse.
sweetness peaks.
High fructose is like a pure spike, and then it just dies out. Very similar to like eating fast food, and a half hour later you're like, "Wah!" and then you're like, "Oh my god."
Instant response.
Right. So this has more of a long flavor that goes throughout the. It gives it more body and structure compared to our martini.
It gives it a better mouthfeel throughout.
It's smooth.
That's really smooth. That's good stuff.
And the grapefruit is. You definitely taste the grapefruit, some of the tartness of the grapefruit, but it's not. It's not that grapefruit juice tartness.
It's not
that dries your tongue out.
That tart. You know what I mean? Tart acidic grapefruit that you
There's
get.
not a lot of
I
in
find
the
bottled
acidity.
grapefruit juice bitter. Very bitter.
Yeah, it's like they go out of their way to make it extremely bad and bitter on purpose. And then these tend to have a lot more quinine-like flavoring in them with a sweetness. And the thing is, the sweetness with the tonic, I don't want to crap on these guys. Let's see what
I
their
like polar
ingredients are.
products for the most part, but sugary.
So, carbonated water,
Yep.
high fructose corn syrup, citric acid, artificial flavors, natural, and benzoate. And the last ingredient is quinine, which is probably appropriate.
Did you already read this one? No. Carbonated water, organic agave, natural bitters, hand-picked quinine, and citric acid. Citric acid is a preservative.
Yeah. So by adding the agave, they're getting less calories. When you drink a tonic, like most people, and this was one of the things they had mentioned in their original backstory, is when you drink tonic, nobody really considers the calorie intake for tonic.
It's just like soda.
Right.
It's as sweet as
But
soda.
you wouldn't think that.
You think,
Yeah.
when I originally
wouldn't
thought
think that.
tonic, I thought club soda. Like, the only difference is it's got a weird bitterness to it. No, it's got
It's
sugar.
got a lot of sugar.
Which-
The thing's got 23 grams of sugar in it.
I know! And I don't, there's
stuff
no
has a lot.
tonic I want to drink that much
10.
calories from.
No,
No, it's got
10 grams of sugar.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's got agave.
10 grams of sugar, 11
It's got
carbs.
agave, but it's agave sugar. It's like a more
10 grams
sugar,
though that's half as much as what you have in here.
more than half as much, and it's
I
not high
can't do
fructose either.
No, the high fructose is bad for you, but it also has that spike sweetness.
Yes.
This has a more classic flavor like you would picture from back in the day.
Yes.
Question of the day.
Question of the day!
What's your favorite carbonated mixer?
Favorite
I
carbonated
like
mixer?
tonic water myself, so this is probably like a good go-to. I mean,
Yeah, like, this is the funny part. if you asked me that 6 years ago, what is your favorite carbonated product? And anybody who just started watching the show, I'd say Coke.
Yeah.
Right? A carbonated or a mixer. I would have said Coke, Sprite, ginger ale, stuff like that. But ginger ale I still enjoy it, but I like ginger beer better.
Ginger beer, oh yeah, good call.
But
we're gonna be using that later this week.
I'm gonna say tonic and ginger beer are right there. But I would have never in a million years, 6 years ago,
thought tonic
would ever have said, nah, tonic, that's gross. It's like fake club soda.
Fake club soda.
So if you just started watching Common Man Cocktails, you're probably gonna say Coke. And I want you to write your answer. If you don't write your answer, you're not giving me comments. If you're not giving me comments, my videos don't get as much interaction. They don't hit the top of search. They get less views. I make less money.
We read all the comments. It's a lot of fun to read the comments.
We comment to the comments. You help me build the show, and you don't even have to spend a dime. You just have to say, I like Coke because it tastes like awesome in my face.
It's that easy.
Right.
Face awesomeness.
Face awesomeness!
So, along with this coming to Awesome Drinks,
yep.
You can also get your Chicago highballs.
That's a Chicago highball. Good job.
You can get. I'm finally picking up on the official names.
It's the weighted bottom.
Chef and Squeezers, and your Peychauds and many other bitters.
That's I never really. I always forget to pimp this because we're like one of the only ones who really sells the stuff. So it's like it just sells without me really working on it.
But I mean,
so buy it anyway.
Get it, man.
Because I got lots of. I got like 7, 9 cases back there.
And while you're at it.
Buy
some Black Boston Shakers.
Buy some Black Boston Shakers. 10 of them if you want to.
He's got a couple.
Yeah. I got like 534 of these things. So start buying so I can start selling. I guess I'm done. Thanks, Q Drinks, for sending us a big-ass bottle.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll finish it. Some of it was drank last night when I was making gin and tonics upstairs.
I noticed.
Yeah.
I
wanted to get into the mood.
It's good stuff.
Do it. We're done. We're teaching how to drink. Corpse on fire.
Put your straw in there first?
No! Why would I do that? This is fire in here.
Okay, well here we
I'll
go.
run up to save the kids.
You're on fire.
Oh god, yeah, it's on.
I'm on fire.
Alright, so now we